for however long. Are we just sticking to this Bando bit, yeah? No, I'm all right. I'm quite enjoying doing a bit of freestyle. I've been doing freestyling this morning, getting myself ready for my freight. Oh, trippy spin. I can do them in game, but I don't dare do them in real life unless I know I can physically go get to my quad when I crash. Dan used to do them around the mill at Oldham that we used to go to. And yeah, you're crashing from a high height if you trippy
Get it
spin.
wrong.
Yeah, I'm still there. Yeah, 2 minutes. Because I can't find you. I can't. Live now. There we go.
Alright, so yeah, my mic's live now.
Right. I'm gonna mute this.
Yeah,
Share.
but you should be live on YouTube as well now.
Give me a minute. I'll share it to the page.
Yeah.
And I'll share the
Just
group.
just let people know it's just testing though. And if I do that. Oh, nice one. And yeah, the YouTube chat comes up on the chat screen. Oh, you bugger. Yeah, I've got completely the wrong rates set up on this quad. That'll do. Okay, so what you up to, dude?
I'm just sharing. Have I shared it to the group? Or? 2 seconds. Let me just go through me.
Oh.
Have I shared it to the group? What? It's not showing up on my Facebook.
Oh, hang
Oh,
on.
because that's the group. That's the group. Duh. Not the Facebook page. Too many Rochdale FBVs.
Oh, no, 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 no. I'm going to have to jump out a sec.
Yeah, that's fine. Are you keeping the stream still going? Yeah.
Yeah, stream's still going. Means I can have a go at getting in now. Yeah, because if you look at the stream, I'm stuck. Well, streams, yeah, it's changed now. There we go.
Ready to race.
There we go, back again. Ooh, bit of a hard landing.
Yeah. It's shared to the group anyway.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that handsome devil?
Yeah. Ooh. Crashed. Oh, right. You just left?
No, I've just made you race manager.
Oh, it just means you're... It was just showing me that you're out. Oh, no. There we go. That's all right. Okay. Yeah, that's the only problem with having it on one screen or one version of it is everything I do on the game shows up on the live feed.
Yeah.
It's a pity we can't run. Yeah, well, it's not going to matter much, is it? So. But what am I doing?
Because you're still on yours, aren't you?
Yeah. But then, hang on. I've gone back to this. Are you flying around?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So I've got you. Right, nice one. Yeah, I've got you on spectator cam now. If I hit M, does your sticks go?
I've not got sticks on.
Right. It's bizarre because when you go to spectate mode, it automatically brings up the sticks.
Yeah, so you can see what I'm doing.
Yeah. Do a little bit of flippy floppy. Alright, and the camera's in a completely the wrong place. There we go.
So you might as well go FPV view if we're doing freestyling, so
Yeah.
you can then see what I'm actually doing.
Yeah, well, there are different cameras. It's just like I say, the cameras are based at the central part of the world. So with us being off to the side, you can't actually
Yeah,
you can't get the other cameras to come close.
that style of camera would be all right for racing,
Yeah.
but I reckon if we're doing just messing around doing freestyling and game of quad and stuff, you might as well go on to the actual FPV feed of what you're seeing, so then you can see
Yeah.
what I'm doing.
Which is what I've got on now.
See, it's still showing um, what's them called,
Yeah.
the top-down view, line of sight on YouTube.
So I'm just going to click the volume uh, onto my YouTube.
Actual FPV feed of what you're seeing, so then you can see
Yeah.
what I'm doing. Now it's come up
Which
on
is what I've got
to
on now.
the. See, it's still showing. It's not actually bad. Quite clear. What's them called?
Yeah.
The top-down view, line of sight
No, at the
on
moment,
YouTube.
my YouTube's showing. So I'm just going to click the volume onto my. Yeah, my volume was on. Yeah, but no, my YouTube's showing your FPV feed.
Yeah, now it is. It wasn't before
Right.
because that's of the lag.
Yeah.
Radovan says hello.
Ooh. So then if I flick that over to just chatting, the chat bot isn't showing, but it did show. Yeah, no, the chatbot's not showing now for some reason, but that's strange. The chatbot only works when you've actually got the page up and running.
Okay.
You know, the overlay. So
See, when I tried it yesterday, I put the chat widget thing on, and it seemed to work because I had Scott testing it for me.
yeah, the chat box widget.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I've got. And when you go to in-game, everything's
Have you
working
got
fine.
it? Have you got it to show messages?
Yeah.
Because when I did it, it kept disappearing after 5 seconds.
Alright, I'm just going on to the settings for it. Oh, always show messages. I've got it, yeah.
Yeah.
Down to 15 seconds. Right, okay. So Sorry, I'm just replying to Radovan.
Yeah, I can see it because it's now come up. He's put
Yeah.
not bad, just checking.
Yeah.
But the thing is, though, you've got you in the thing. You've got Rochdale FPV on the YouTube.
Yeah, so you should actually be able to see me. Oh, yeah, because it's gone for the.
It's gone for that window. You need to put Velocidrone in that window, and then chatbot's coming up in the side here.
Yeah.
Because you're now replying, no, dude, testing, we'll be racing.
Right.
But I can see that on YouTube.
Yeah.
But you've got the YouTube window open. I'll send you a picture.
Yeah,
So
no, I
you
can
know.
see. I can see exactly what's going
Yeah.
on. Yeah. Because now if I put Discord back up, there we go. Which is why we really want to keep. Because the problem is you can't answer on the stream. But when I put Discord up, as a what is it? As a window capture rather than a display capture, it doesn't show anything in Discord. So
Right.
because I wanted the mainstream, because everyone I've looked at so far, because I was watching them flying in the States last night. Well, about 2 o'clock this bloody morning. And they've got loads of stuff on the page, and then the actual game screen is this tiny thing in the bloody left-hand corner. You know,
Right.
and I wanted the full screen for the actual racing, so like it is now
Yeah.
on the actual racing.
But you won't be able to see what Radovan or anyone is saying until you go back onto the other screen.
Yeah. So I mean, while it is now, because I've got on the stream, I've got the in-game screen on, which is the big one.
Yeah.
And I can type away on YouTube chat and nobody can see it. And then I've just got to remember to go back to Discord if I go to the chat thing. But the chat thing was only there for in between races anyway.
Right. Okay. So you'll be answering the main questions and stuff with your voice, like talking.
Yeah, and what do you call it? I want people to, if they want to send. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind messages on YouTube. Not got a problem with that. But want them to try and use Discord more than YouTube.
Yeah. We'll just have to play it by ear.
Yeah.
I hope you got this next bit.
You are?
I hope you got this next bit. I think it's coming up. Yeah, it is.
Ooh, nicely done, dude.
Impressed with that. I'm impressed with that.
I've just said to Rad, if he's set up, join us in Discord and the game.
I think he'll have to borrow his lad's X-Lite because the Crossfire interferes with wireless headphones.
Yeah, yeah. That's why I've got plug-in headphones. I've got plug-in headphones because they're bloody cheap.
Yeah, but also you can't switch the transmitter off. You know, the signal on the TVS Tango 2.
No, you can't, can you? Oh, didn't do that so well. Okay. Oh, and he doesn't have a, he's not set up and he doesn't have a mic.
Tell him to run Discord through his phone.
Ah,
That's how I'm doing mine with a set of headphones. Has he got a set of headphones for his phone?
yeah. I'm not sure. Uh, it's the other thing as well. I keep clicking onto the other screen and then trying to fly my quad and realise that I've got to click back on that screen.
Onto you.
Yeah. Oh, come here.
Because you now just took off. So 15 seconds delay.
Yeah, it's about that on YouTube. Oh,
So you've landed.
yeah.
Right now.
Oh, tried to go backwards through a window. Yeah, that's doing me head in.
Boys.
Go down an inside corridor and then try and slide sideways, backwards sideways out of a window.
Okay, go on. I'll watch you.
Oh, no. Come here, you bugger. I've done it before, I just can't remember how I did it.
That's how everybody flies FPV.
Yeah. I can't even fucking get into the building now. Nope, missed it. Nope. It's a case of, putting your nose, as you come up to it, put your nose against the nearest the nearest upright, and then spin your back end round out the window.
So you're doing a yaw spin, aren't you, through a window?
Yeah, but yeah, but like you're coming at it at a almost straight, and then trying to just flick out of it. Where am I? Yeah, and
Does
go on.
Go on.
No, go on. Sorry.
No, go on. Just wondering if anybody has any questions, just to pass the time.
Yeah. I don't know if there's anybody watching. Oh, there's 5 watching. Thing is you can't actually see who's watching, can you? 4 watching. We've obviously bored somebody.
Questions? Fuck that.
So yeah. So if we do, click back on the bloody screen, you fool. So yeah, if we do racing on a Friday, and then, oh bastard, and then freestyle on a Tuesday lunch.
Yeah.
That's something for everybody then.
We welcome all skill levels, so don't be afraid to have a go. You can crash as much as you want in Velocidrome.
Yeah, which we put to the test every time we fly. See if I can do that trippy spin.
You've got to put your sticks opposite to each other.
Yeah, but it's the other thing as well is getting something in the view.
It works best with the windmills.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying. But I managed to get it last time, so I went right round the actual pole and kept the head of the windmill in the camera.
Yeah. Let me up my camera angle to 30 because I'm running 25 at them.
Oh, close. Yeah, I'm not sure what my camera angle is at the moment. Oh, 45.
That's a bit much for freestyling.
I know. Hey, bloody Matty does it. What is it? 60 he's got?
Yeah, but he's dropped it now. He doesn't fly that angle anymore.
Because at one point, wasn't he messing around with 90 degrees as well?
Don't know.
I'm sure on one of his vids. One of the podcasts he used to do. I'm sure he was saying about trying 90.
Get the Discord user.
Yeah, there's nobody in. I'm just going to put a link on the... There we go. And yeah, on the stream I've got to put the Discord link on and stuff. I'd forgot about that.
Hello.
Hey, that
Hello.
bloody
No, I
stranger.
was watching YouTube and I weren't sure if it was live or not.
Yeah. Well, we're live.
Yeah.
Trying to
Cool.
do the trippy spin.
Trying. I've done it once or twice before, but trying to do it every time is a pain in the ass.
Yeah.
Are you are you in the game, Dan?
No, I might jump on in a minute.
Right. Same as yesterday.
Okay.
Hidden session. So yeah. Tom said he told you about thinking of doing games of quad on a Tuesday.
No, I've not said
Oh, have you
nothing to
not
him
said
about that.
Right.
No.
No.
Yeah. Do racing on a Friday, and then get a game of quad going on a Tuesday daytime.
Sounds good.
Yeah, because I get bored with racing, just racing.
Yeah.
So I just thought it'd be good fun, and we'll just get up to 10 people in playing quad.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Obviously it needs to be thought out of how we execute that, but
Yeah, that's what
Yeah.
That's why we were in here, just to have a wee think, because this is the one I'd do it on for the moment, because there's just so many spots.
Me and Dan normally use City, the City one, so you can do like dives and stuff.
Yeah.
either the city one or the one with the crane on it. What's that one?
Oh, the coastal.
Coastal.
Yeah.
So there you go. There's three that we can use.
Yeah. So basically, what I said was get. Oh, hang on. That's what I want.
Do you want me to explain it to Dan and
No.
then you piss about?
No, I was just putting this. I'd got the stream set up on the wrong thing because I'd turned I'd messed around with the screens. Anyway, yeah, it's showing what you're doing now. So yeah, we were gonna get about 10 people and give everybody time to 10-15 minutes just to fly around, do what they want to do. Call everybody together and then just randomly pick somebody out of the list to start, and basically
Dan.
basically they've got to name a trick, and then they've got to fly it.
Yes, obviously they're not just doing something random. They need to have some sort of idea of where they're going to go.
Yep.
And watch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can't.
We've said if.
Go on.
Go
Sorry,
on.
Dan. No, go on. Sorry.
No,
Tom.
that's me.
Yeah. Sorry. Go on.
So say Dan's up now. It's his trick. You've got 30 seconds to scout the area to find out where you want to do the trick. And then once you say, right, well, I found the area, I'm going to do a dive through this window. That's it. That's you kind of like your trick locked in, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And you've got to finish the trick completely. So you can't, sort of, do a backflip through a window and then, go another couple of foot and crash. You've got to be able to fly back smoothly to where you started or something.
Yeah, just like a game escape, basically.
Yeah, exactly the same. And basically, because the idea I was thinking is because some people will just pick a trick because they know it'll screw everybody up.
Mm-hmm.
All right, but you've got to fly it first, and you can get a letter. If you don't complete your own trick, you automatically get a letter.
Okay, yeah,
Okay.
that's cool. Bit of
Yeah.
danger.
Yeah, so you've got to pick something you know you can do, and still try and screw everybody up at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, and Tom come up with the idea, which I agree with, is the double mulligan on the last letter, so you get 2 goes if you're on last letter.
Only if you're on last letter, though.
Yeah,
That's the way it goes anyway. Well, I don't, in skate it does.
yeah,
If you're on your
Yeah.
you get an extra try.
yeah. So, yeah, and
If also, I'm thinking as well, you can fly up to the said obstacle, but if you initiate and you don't make it, that's your trick gone. But if you fly up to it and then go, right, well, I need to come at it at this angle and fly away, that'll slide, but it's only if you initiate the trick.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, but you've also got to watch on that one then. What do you call it? 3 runs up. If you haven't done it on your 3rd run up, well, then you get a letter. Because otherwise, people will just keep running up. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. You know, and
Right, yeah.
and not initiate the trick. So you get 3 attempts to initiate the trick.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah. Just basically, because not to screw people over, but basically just to keep the game flowing. You know.
Yeah.
So. You know, and it's like me and Tom were saying as well. I mean, racing aids freestyle, and freestyle aids racing. So you're doing both. You learn,
Mm-hmm.
you know, how to improve. Yeah, I mean, it improves both of the skill sets.
Yeah, especially all these tracks on the Sims now. They're all implementing tons of freestyle moves to get through.
Yeah, I
I
mean,
said that's where my strong point is, to be honest, because I started with freestyle and
yeah,
didn't race. That when it's come to these moves, what you need to do to get around some of these tracks, I already know how to throw it that way, whereas some people really struggle with it.
yeah. Well, it's like I was saying to Tom the other day. I mean, I spent a whole day just practicing dive gates, you know, because I just didn't know how to do them, and everybody's putting dive gates into their tracks now.
Yeah.
You know, so I just went onto the Velocidrone tutorials and watched how he did it. Is it Ash?
Yeah.
And he showed you 2 or 3 ways of doing it, and I just sat there all day practicing and practicing and practicing on the same fucking dive gate. I was bored out of my tiny little mind. But I can.
And you still can't do them.
Well, I can get them. I can get them a lot better now than when I used to be able to. It's getting the timing of the roll right. You know, well, you know when you roll into them, it's getting that timing right.
Yeah.
You know, because if you do it too early, you don't go far enough. If you do it just a millimeter too late, then you're way past the gate by the time you're upside down.
Yeah.
Yeah, when you watch like the fast boys like Harry Holmes and stuff,
Yeah,
they go into it blind.
Yeah, it was like watching Emmett and Ethan FPV last night on the Quarantine Masters. They're doing, you know, there's like blind dive gates through trees and stuff, and they're hitting them every goddamn time. You know, and they're doing the corkscrew, the triple corkscrew, and it's just like they put the sticks in one position and it just goes blub, 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 blub. And I sit there going, I've no idea how they do that.
So. Yeah. Dan's trying to learn that, but he kind of goes forward, stops, turns, but does it in a quick way.
Yeah. Well, it was fun as well because Stinger Swarm was guest last night, and I like Swarm, and he was having a go at the corkscrew. And you know, he says, I can power loop just about. I mean, he is the master of power looping, you know, but he struggled like a bugger on the corkscrews.
I can corkscrew quite well. It's the ladders that I can't. You buy corkscrew, you don't mean the ladder, do you?
No, the corkscrew where you got 3 gates.
Yeah. I can do them quite well. It's ladders.
I can do them though if I'm turning left. If I'm going right, I'm all over the place.
That's it, Tim. Put triple gates going right then.
Yeah.
Right ones.
And then I'll put them in every race, and I can just go, Tom, I kicked your ass again.
Yeah, and shitloads of ladder gates for Dan.
Yeah. Yeah.
The full track's just one ladder
Yeah.
from the sky to the floor.
Yeah, just put one big gate on for me. I'll be knackered.
Put 5 dive gates in a row.
Oh yeah, no. It's like I was just when I first come on, I was looking for somewhere to just go and mess around with freestyle. I put one of the coastal ones up, and I think it was Holy Ship or something or other, and they got a double dive gate, and I come up and I got the top one perfect, and then I come down to the bottom one, and the quads moved, and I'm sat going, I haven't touched anything. So that just does my head in.
Yeah, a bit cosy that, sir. You're looking comfortable.
I am. I'm chilling now. Just watching. This is it. You see, I can sit and watch people fly all bloody day. I'll have a quick gander on the chat, see if there's anything. No. Is anybody in Discord? No. What am I doing? That's what I'm doing. Yeah, so I think we've got this pretty nailed now. You know, as to the setup.
On just might be a bit of a thing. You know, the stream that you've got open, the box that you've got open now with me flying.
Yep.
Is it worth reducing that box ever so slightly on the stream, because your name's kind of like the name's covered up with the border?
Oh, up at the top where it says camera.
Yes.
Right.
Ever just needs to be reduced ever so slightly.
Oh, wrong one. There we go. That should be better now. Oh, no, I don't like that. Oh.
That's better.
Yeah, I'm just readjusting it because I don't like the. There we go.
Also, if you press shift on the, I think it's shift on the, like the move, the arrow thing, you know, the double arrows, you can select that and then you can stretch it. So, you know, as you've got a black gap over on one side, if you press shift and then select the drag button, you can widen it however much you want then.
Ah, I get you, yeah. That's it. There we go. That's better then.
He's working on it.
Nice one. It's okay.
For the...
Go on, sorry. No, go on.
No, we're talking too much over each other, I think, at times.
It's just, it was quiet for a bit and then we all sort of pipe up at the same time. I was just saying, I'm just waiting for the screen to catch up. Yeah, and it has done. Yeah, that's better. So Velocidrone has caught up now. Sorry, YouTube. So that's a better one, isn't it?
Yeah, that looks a lot better. Now you can see who's flying.
Yeah. Right. Let's get back
I
in
think
this.
I was going to say you can put Dan on now. He's quite the master of freestyle.
Yes, if he gets his ass in.
He's in.
Oh, is he? Ah, right. He was bloody quiet, didn't say nothing, did he? All right. So yeah, we're on Dan now. Just get rid of those bloody sticks. I don't know why, but every time you change to a different view, the stick camera comes up. Does my head in.
It could be a good thing and it could be a bad thing. If you want to see how people fly, then watch their sticks.
Yeah. I mean, for
Do you want to see the trippy?
the chirpy.
Trippy.
Oh,
Trippy.
trippy. Yeah. Go on then.
Here's our swinging.
Put the sticks back up on his thing.
Yeah. Right. Back away again, Dan, and come at it again. Cheers.
So I usually start off low.
Yeah.
When you get up to it, look up, and then I shift the yaw to the right, and I pitch, and I put the roll to the left,
Yeah.
and you just keep them at a constant. You kind of jab the throttle, but still keep the yaw on. But the roll doesn't really move. You just keep the roll at one point.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
I'm running quite a high camera angle. So what cam angle you run?
Well, normally on a freestyle I'm on 35, but
Right, let me. I've still got it on race. And
yeah.
I was on 50 then. If I go on 40, I reckon I usually run about 45 anyway in real life.
Yeah. Well, the quad I've got on here is set at 45 because I didn't change it from racing.
Let's see how.
I'm actually getting to the point where I'm thinking of just keeping it at 45 because I use that for racing and just learn to freestyle with that angle. Yeah, there's a little bit of pitch in there as well.
Yeah, I think it's just to keep you forward. It's a really hard trick to explain to somebody, unless
Yeah,
you're in control of their fingers.
yeah. Like I said, I did it by accident one day. Me and Josh were in, and I did it by accident and just went, "Wow, yay!" And then I had pain in the ass getting it back.
You can do like double rolls in it, but they're really hard to do.
Oh
Like that.
yeah. Cheers, dude.
Now you feel less of a man.
Yeah, I feel like I should still have a Newcomb. Back in the day when the internet first started going, I was part of a group and we used to go on what we used to call paedophile hunts. So
Right.
you just go looking for nasty people on the internet, and there was a little program called a Newcomb. And once you found the server and whatever, you just send this to all the IP addresses on the server, and it'd download onto their computer, and at the press of a button, you could basically just shut the computers down. It was an awesome little, and it was literally about 16 kilobyte this little file.
Britneyspears.exe, something like that.
But yeah, then somebody invented a total Newcomb, which would basically set up a feedback loop in the processor and melt the computer. That was good fun. Good days. I'm sitting there waiting for 3 hours to connect.
I've just posted in the Facebook admins. If you want to check that message.
In which?
The Rochdale FPV admins.
Yeah. What, on Discord?
No, Facebook.
Oh, right.
That's me pinging.
Ah, right. Is that about me talking about paedophile hunts? I'm not saying that on the stream.
I'm not even watching it, and I know what.
Yeah, you do know this is a family show.
Fuck families.
Oh,
PG-13.
Yeah, this is going to be so much fun on Friday. It's just going to turn into stupidity, innit?
Why not?
We're all grown up honest. Yeah.
Debatable.
Yeah. Grown men, as the missus says it, grown men and women playing with toys.
Yeah. It is. Pointless plastic. I keep getting reminded.
They're all being diamongers in another chat. Going on, we might get the last couple of months of the season.
No, I reckon the season's dead for this year.
It all depends. If you're like me and thee, well, I've got a big field outside my front house. I don't have to go anywhere, and you got a big garden.
Yeah, but racing, I don't think you're going to get racing back this year.
Oh, no. I mean, I think they're being a bit optimistic with Western Park.
Is it? That's been Wings and Wheels has been put back, hasn't it? Is it September?
Yeah, I don't think they're going to have any luck in September. I mean, Western Park, I think, are going to be pushing it in October.
I feel that if everything does come back, there's going to be a lot of racing in a short space of time. A lot of events.
Yeah.
So I might just stick with my fun flies this year.
Yeah. I think
Which watch day left? Go on.
I was just going to say, I mean, what we've got to do now is just keep the club alive, let people know we're still doing stuff and putting stuff on for people, and like we're doing, like we're setting up. Just keep this thing alive, because a lot of clubs have just vanished. Excuse me.
Yeah.
You go onto their on their Facebook pages, and the last thing was a post about, well, we've shut down for Corona. Yeah, well, you've still got members. There's still flight sims. There's still whooping. I mean, you'd think about now, Tiny Whoop Battle would be a good thing to be kicking off properly again.
In a national game of Whoop or something.
Yeah. Because, I mean... Go on.
Dan, did you share a post of that, not like literally a couple of days ago, or was that Scott?
Might have been Scott. I was going to do that, and I think it was like when it was pissing out down here a lot, and I just didn't bother doing it. But it ended up, I thought it'd only last like a week or two, and then you could do another one, and you could join again. And it ended up lasting like months.
Yeah. Well, as far as I know, if you go on their site, on their Facebook, it's still going. There's still people are still posting up videos, and people are still battling. So I think it's just going to be one of those ongoing things. Somebody, started it. Plus, they got Nick Burns involved, so he's heavily involved with it now.
What you do to have his house and back garden right now.
And his experience of flying micros.
Thing is, though, I find micros more expensive to build and fly than it is to go out and build a 5-inch quad.
I think because you kind of buy everything in one go, don't you, with a micro? Whereas with
Yeah.
with 5-inch quads, you've got bits lying around, so you sit there and go, right, I'll use that. It's only like, you know, I don't know if you've done this year, Dan, or not, but it's only like proper races who'll go, right, at the beginning of the year, we'll completely rebuild quads with all brand new equipment.
I haven't built anything yet, but I was planning on doing that, not just because it's new, just because things were knackered on my other one.
Yeah.
So I've completely identical setups like Tom's got of flight controller, basically same identical stack and everything.
Yeah.
Just because last year I ran with I only joined the season halfway through anyway, but I ran with my backup quad was my freestyle quad.
You
So
wizard.
if anything say that again, sorry.
You wizard.
No, my S1. I sadly demolished the wizard before I started doing races, so I reckon the wizard is still going strong.
Yeah. Because it's like I was saying to Tom the other day, you know, my main fear was when we were up at Graffiti Village, I still have that fear of crashing, you know, mainly because of the cash involved, not because of breaking things, but basically having to replace stuff.
Yeah.
Thank you, Radovan, for my nice shiny new parts that I'm going to obliterate.
Yeah. Yeah. You know, well, I've just ordered all those parts for the 4-inch because Tom sold me a Quark frame.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so I've just ordered all brand new parts for that, and I needed a new ESC for my Mini Plus, and Mr. Gate sold me some 2-inch frames, and I'm going to be making a Headhunter, you know, rear motors upside down.
Oh yeah.
So I've ordered a Mamba 16x16 stack. So that all got ordered today. So my bank balance went, payday! No, it's not. so yeah.
Hey, how did you spend the quarantine? Buying shit.
Most definitely.
So Dan's eyeing up new computer parts with his Rotor Rush winnings.
I don't know what to do at the moment. I need to keep my money tight.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've not spoke to anybody from work yet, but took a day off today because, well, with pay, I mean, took a holiday basically because there was no install work for me. It was only servicing. I just didn't fancy going in multiple houses. Basically catching corona up every house. So I told him I'll have a holiday today, but I think later on when I speak to my boss, I'm just going to say to him that I'm not coming back in unless unless there's any install work where I'm not in anybody's houses.
Yeah. What is it you do?
Gas engineer.
Ah, right. Yeah, kind of essential, really.
1 minute, I need to turn this. The velocity on sounds too much. Can't hardly hear you.
You've left the session. All right, yeah.
Turn this volume down. It's just screaming quad, and I can't hear anybody. I can't even hear myself. 1 sec.
Scott must be busy because he's normally he likes and comments on everything.
Okay.
5,
Oh shit! I bought a race on.
3,
Hang on, let me abort that.
1.
I'm stuck on the bloody start finish pad. It won't let me come off.
Have you not got a
No, W was pressed. So I'm trying to fly, and yeah, it's trying to say no, stay there. screwed that entry up.
Four people watching still. That's me. I'm watching.
One of them would be me.
I'm not watching anymore, so it means there's 2 people watching.
Woo! Sitting there probably giggling at us and calling us every name under the sun.
Oh, if they'd have been watching yesterday, you go, what buttons do we press again?
Yeah. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I keep going for dive gates and forgetting I've got my bloody freestyle rates on. So instead of it turning quarter of a turn for a full push of the stick, it's turning 3 or 4 times.
Yeah.
See, on my freestyle rates, I've got a lot of is it Expo in the middle of the stick, so it kind of feels like a race rates. But then when I want to finish the roll, I can just flick the end of the stick.
Yeah.
Mind out of the gutters.
I just don't get on with Expo. I don't use it on planes either on my fixed wing. Because it just...
On my race...
Go on.
On my race quads, I don't use any Expo whatsoever, but on my freestyle, I have a lot of, like, dead zone in the middle.
Yeah, I just set the dead zone on Betaflight for that. So... But yeah, I just find... what do you call it? Expo to basically dumb down the sticks.
Is it worth me sharing
Oh,
this?
I nearly did that.
How long have you been streaming for now?
Oh, I don't know. I've just left the stream on. Oh, stupid fool.
Radius is in the chat. Give us a sec.
In which?
Don't know. I'm just sharing this to Drone Circle.
Ah, right. He's in...
Discord.
Yeah, he's in Velocidrone. Hey, Radius. Are you there, dude?
Hello.
Hello, dude.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're a bit muffled.
No? Okay. Yes, I'm here. But nothing works. No?
Hello, I can hear you, just.
No. No. Come on. No.
Hello, dude. Are you there?
I'm here. Nope.
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you two want to come into Velocidrome?
Do we have to?
Yes, you do.
Hello.
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. So I can hear Radius. I just can't think. I don't think he can hear us.
Radius or radius?
Radius for because it's Radovan.
Yeah, but I mean,
Close to feeling.
I've never said radius before.
Yeah, but you know what people's bloody pilot names are like.
That's what I'm saying. He's setting himself up there for people just saying radius, because I would have just said radius.
I can hear you.
Oh, can
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
We can hear you just. Over.
Yeah, I feel like Discord has a lot of setup to do before you get it to be right. Well, in my case, anyway, it didn't really just work straight out from downloading the app.
Yeah. No, it's the thing is on
Yeah, I
the.
meant it like that, so.
What was that, Radius? Yeah, the thing is with the app on the PC, Discord works perfectly straight out of the box.
Mhm.
But on the phone on the app, there's a bit of fiddling to do with it.
See, I've just left mine as it is. It almost sounds like Rad's put his microphone at the other end of his room.
Yeah.
I was gonna. I just thought you could say something else then.
Oh, roll on Friday.
Oh yes.
At the other end. Ah,
Bloody hell, we've been streaming for an hour and 10 minutes now.
And we're still friends.
Yeah. Well, as much as we ever were. Though the missus is beginning to think I've got a bromance with you, Tom. She says you spend more time talking to that ginger cunt than you do anybody else.
Got to speak to someone. Are you set up on Velocidrome, Rad?
Here's one for you, Tom. You see where you are
Mhm.
now? Come out of
In
there.
the
Yeah, come out of there. If you can. Right. Go down to the far length of it.
this way, yeah.
Yeah, on your right you'll see a hole in the roof, a little one, and a second hole in the roof. Where just below you there. So down through one, down the corridor,
Yeah.
power loop, and back through the other one. Close.
Right, so you can't go from it that side.
Yeah. I keep bottoming out as you go through the hole. I don't get enough power on to stop the quad. Like that. Are you sorted there, Rad?
This is a bit of pain.
That sounds better.
What are you having problems with, Rad?
Life.
Oh, he's muted himself. He's probably effing and blinding.
How do you set a new marker?
L.
I'm sick of starting on that fucking race start.
Yeah. Now go to where you want to reset your start point and press L.
Cool.
Because the other thing as well is what we were thinking as well for the game of quad is you can fly around and say you chose the building, the car park over in the Bando. Then
Sorry, I've set my I've just watched my screen.
yeah, I'm doing. Yeah.
Oh, how do you reset the reset?
I don't know because I got myself stuck like that earlier. I had to kick out and kick back in again. But yeah, if you for the game of quad, if you pick a spot where you want to do a trick, then everybody can fly around, and once you're looking at it, if you press W, it holds your quad there, and you can use your sticks to position your view, and then you can watch them doing the trick.
Woohoo! 5 now watching. 4 now watching.
Yeah, but I can't see. I want to be able to see who's watching.
Think you might have to leave.
Me?
Yeah.
I'm looking at a way you can. It's either that or I turn my rate on really high and just try and flip it before it.
Mr. Steel rates.
Yeah.
Oh, minute, I'm gonna give it a go.
See, that's what it was like before turtle mode, wasn't it?
You ready?
Oh.
Oh! Oh. Oh. Oh, yes!
Did you do it?
Yep.
Bloody hell.
My max velocity rate is 2,000.
Bloody hell.
Alright, there we go.
It's okay, because on the live stream, you're still going along like an upturned turtle.
No, unfortunately, I came into this hobby where turtle mode and polycarbonate props were a must.
Yeah. Though I have to admit, when I got my first, ZMR 250, my first one, with an F3 flight controller, it didn't have turtle mode. And you couldn't put it on either.
Yeah, the Wizard didn't have turtle mode at first, and then obviously Beta Flight update.
Oh, someone's crying over Andrew Gibbon at the moment.
Why? Because he's going out.
He's working. So while he's on his dinner, he's going for a fly.
Well, that's fine.
Yeah, it's because he's posted that video in it. That's what it is.
Yeah. At the home of Rochdale FPV.
Don't put that.
No, please don't.
I'm not that stupid. Actually, yeah, I am stupid. Just
This is just really bad, Dan, because I can see what you're doing now, and then if I look at the YouTube, I can see that I can see what you're trying to do, and know you're not going to make it. It's great. I feel like a prophet.
So is that any better?
Yeah, I can hear you.
It's not perfect, but it's better than it was. Ah.
Any better?
Great. I feel like a prophet. Yeah, I really don't want to hear myself.
Hey!
It's not perfect, but it's better than it was.
Lots of delay.
That's a lot better. Unless that was the recording.
Any better?
Yeah, I really
I
don't.
can hear.
I don't know what's real life. It's not perfect, but it's better than it was.
See, that's where the feedback comes in. Oh,
Lots of delay.
Not better. Unless that was the recording.
Any better?
I can hear.
I don't know what's real life.
yeah, we got a feedback
Not
loop
perfect.
going.
It's better than it was.
See, that's where the feedback comes in.
What the hell?
Oh, somebody's posted up for sale. Something
Somebody's posted what?
up for sale.
Oh, God. Spend enough on this hobby as well, as it is, without people bloody
Oh, they're only selling Attitude V5s.
Ain't they the new ones?
The ones that I've got. But these are different. Bought new and won once by Lewis Hamilton.
Oh dear.
It's like when they did that Drone Is Life
Yeah.
photo shoot thing, weren't it?
Yeah. Has he signed them? Have they got DNA proof?
He licked him with coronavirus.
Who cares? Lewis Hamilton's sweaty face has been on Paragon's. Seriously. I mean, if he rubbed his balls on them, that'd be a different story, but. I mean, they'd be already bought.
Anyway,
Meanwhile, back at the ranch.
I'm trying to split S that train as it goes through.
Did it! Bloody hell, got it. That slide through the window. Yeah, I've been trying to run that train. Keep hitting the side of the bloody thing.
If anybody would like to sponsor our streams, we'd greatly take donations.
Well, at least they know we won't spend it on beer.
Do a few shopping sites soon, but cannot be asked queuing 2 meter distances. Get about.
It's okay. I'm living off beans and sausage and pot noodles. I was going to Tesco's or Aldi. Oh, and I had some tin spaghetti bolognese the other day. Horrible. And it was in Heinz.
Your marker, Dan, is way off your quad. You know they've got the square. They got the square round it.
Square?
Yeah, you know when you look
Oh,
at
right, yeah.
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 Well, I'm sat there going, there's somebody in white and Dan's over there in blue, and I was like going, who the hell has joined?
That's another thing. I chose yellow yesterday, didn't I? And it's not saved it. So it's just blue the default.
I've no idea, dude. No.
Unless
idea.
you have to go in the actual main menu to change it properly.
I changed it within game, didn't I?
Yes.
Yeah.
Nah, that's why then.
This mic is not the best.
Oh, right, yeah. I can hear you, Rad.
Who the hell is
Can you?
Yeah, that's the thing. I chose yellow yesterday, didn't I? And it's not saved it. So it's just blue the default again.
Unless you have to go in the actual main menu to change it properly.
I changed it within game, didn't I?
Yeah.
Nah, that's why.
Yeah, Rad, you're gonna have to.
This mic is not the best.
Right, yeah.
Oh,
Jesus.
I
You're right.
can't talk with listening to all that.
Can you?
Yeah, that's the thing. I chose yellow yesterday, didn't I? And it's not saved it. Default. Groundhog Day or what? What is
Yeah.
happening?
Unless you have to go in the actual main
Yeah.
menu to change it properly.
Rad's got to turn the volume off on his.
I changed it within game, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, Rad, you've just got to turn the volume off on your YouTube.
5 hours later.
Otherwise, it just sets up a feedback loop, and it's just it's awful.
So on Friday, you're yellow, Dan.
Right, okay.
Just because I've heard it like 500 times.
Yeah. Oh.
$85 It doesn't feel like that.
What it is, because I got volume up on YouTube.
Yeah, that'll do it.
I was like, why is there so much body delay?
Radovan's answering questions 10 minutes later.
Yeah. Okay. And now
Have you got your handset set up, Brad?
somewhat. It's a battle station.
Oh, bugger. So Dan's playing chicken with big fans.
Giant.
And Tom's just sat on his arse as per.
I was sending Radovan a message on Facebook with the session name if he wants to join.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go make a brew.
That's fine. Are you staying on stream or are you just quitting?
No, keep it running. Because then I can hear what you lot are fucking talking about. And slagging me off when I'm not there.
Tim's a cunt.
Yeah. Right, won't be a sec.
I'm gonna I'm gonna go make some lunch.
That's fine, dude.
Yeah, I'll get joined in.
You have to put the session name in, click hidden session, and then press join session.
Yep.
There you go, you're in session.
Hopefully he's not going to be blasting into the mic.
Yeah, I think he was just getting shitloads of feedback loop.
Yeah, that's all it was. And I was like, I couldn't figure it out. Why are you all live and I'm bloody like 3 to 5 minutes behind? And then I was talking to myself.
Answering your own questions.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to get out. I don't think my Vimo's set up.
So you're running this? Are you running Discord through your phone?
No, I'm online. First I tried it on my desktop.
Yep.
Now I'm just online, logged in. Oh, learn something every day.
Shh, Tim's back now.
Yeah, where'd Dan go?
He's going making some dinner.
All right.
Is he still in, Rad, or have you left?
I left because I lost me, what's it called? Sticks. Yeah, it's working now.
Also, thank you for that stuff as well, Rad.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, cheers for that battery.
That's very gone. I wasn't sure. Nice.
I've just realised, and that's going to do my head in, I've just realised that in the YouTube chat I've wrote here instead of here to hear things.
Hello, gents. What is this game? This is called Velocidrome.
That's the point. Just let me check out the Streamlabs thing. Yeah, it's showing it on Streamlabs as well.
Chris, is that Coil Monkey?
Delay's better on Streamlabs as well. It's only about 2 or 3 seconds.
There's a few of us that have got liftoff, so we can always set up a session
Yeah, I've got
if you ever
liftoff.
want. So if people don't have Velocidrone or don't want to purchase Velocidrone, there are other sims that we can accommodate for other users.
Have you got your sticks back, Rad?
Really? To figure out how to assign the body buttons. Oh, that's right.
Yeah, so Chris says awesome stuff. Count me in. So yeah, so we're gonna have to do maybe alternate it. You know, 1 week do Velocidrone, next week do Liftoff.
Yeah. there's always me that can do a stream. So if you're not doing it one night and I'm bored, I can always put a stream on for the Rochdale FPV.
Yeah. I mean, there's nothing to say we've got to organise streams. There's nothing to say, it'd be good if we can actually turn around to people and say, yeah, we're going to be doing this like every week. But then during the week as well, if nothing else is on, because I know Ali and the boys do every Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
And if there's nothing else on, we can always just slap a stream up and do a shout out to everybody on Facebook and say, look, come and join us.
Yeah, if I'm bored during the day or you're bored during the day or whoever, I can always slap a stream up and then they can always join through the stream.
Yeah.
Like a few people have done, like Rad, even though he's got Rabsy on his.
Yeah.
I've got on pitch. How am I gonna invert the signal?
Yeah, because on the overlays and stuff on Streamlabs, all we've got to do is swap from from it capturing Velocidrone to capturing liftoff.
Yeah,
that's the only difference. Though we would have to have a play because I haven't messed with liftoff in God knows how long.
I just don't like one of the logos that's on liftoff.
I know. Though, did you? I mean, I don't suppose you would have watched, but what's her face? 3D Queen.
Zoe.
Yeah, they actually 3D'd an X-Class the other day.
No, I don't watch that shit anymore.
Yeah. But yeah, it was actually nice to see fucking X-Class 3D flying upside down.
Fly any quad upside down.
I do want a 3D quad at some point, but I need to learn to fly it the right way up first.
Right.
Yeah, Josh put that video up on Drone Circle, and a few people have now gone, oh, I want 3D.
I've always wanted 3D. Like I say, when I first started this, when I moved over from fixed wing to quads, I always wanted 3D, and because you can fly fixed wing inverted and stuff, so so I always wanted it, and I found Zoe and started watching her stuff, and and that's when I first saw that quad Josh has bought. But like I say, that was 2 years ago, and they were like 500 quid a pop, those things.
What's the difference in hardware for 3D? It's the way that it's set up in Betaflight, and it's the propellers as well that are slightly different.
You can run ordinary propellers. I mean, because that's what they used to do before Zoe got involved with HQ and designed the new props. But they just don't have as much thrust. You've got
upside down.
Yeah, you've got to use a low pitch prop.
Yeah, too much flat on it.
Sorry, what was that, Rad?
They're pretty much flat on it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's not that they're flat, it's that they've got it's a universal core. The actual core of the prop is the same top and bottom. It's not a flat bottom. So, but yeah, it's something I've wanted to do for a while. But like I say, I've got to learn to bloody fly properly first. And it's weird as well the way they've got it set up on the throttle.
He flying rad.
Are you in?
Yeah.
Ah, Rabsy. Off you go, dude. Yeah.
Are you getting him on stream? Yeah.
Yeah, he's on live stream now. Watching.
Bonus.
Yeah, he's trying to power loop cliffs.
And to get the bloody hang of it. I haven't played for a while.
But yeah, what we're thinking of doing is a couple of times racing, and then we're going to start playing games of quad. Yes, we are on Discord, Chris.
Hang on.
Tim will send you a link now.
Well, link's further up in the chat. If I can spell further. Yeah, I'd already put the link up there for Rad.
Are you using the X Lite, Rad? Why do I keep calling you Rab? Are you using your Tango?
Okay, nice one. Yeah, Chris has just... Coil Monkey's just logged in. Ah, there we go. All right, Chris.
Hello. Hello. How we doing, boys?
Ah, dead on. Dead on.
Nice one. I just thought I'd join the Discord for a little bit because I'm actually still at work. It was just a bit of a 5-minute break. So.
Yeah. No, like I say, we were just saying that, because a few people don't have Velocidrone, so yeah, it'll be a good idea to do a lift-off one.
Yeah, to be honest with you, my problem's not buying it. It's the fact that my laptop's so old and decrepit, it barely runs lift-off. So Velocidrone, I've got absolutely no chance.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is nobody wants to run in 1980s graphics, do they?
Well, I have to run either of them, so...
Well, the thing is liftoff graphics to me look like they came out of Skyrim or something or other. They look like 80s stuff.
Yeah, it's. Thing I must admit though, it's doing the trick considering I can't get out to fly at the moment.
Transmitter battery low.
Oh no, transmitter low.
Oh no, plug it in, dude.
I don't know if you can.
Transmitter battery low.
Shut up, you slag.
It's got.
Turn the volume down. Fix that problem.
It's got internal charging on it.
Transmitter battery low.
I don't know if you can plug the QX7S in to charge it while you're still using it.
Oh, I don't know. I know I can me
Transmitter
Nirvana.
battery low.
I don't want to plug it in and fry it.
What is it plugged into now?
Transmitter battery low.
Sorry, say that again, Rad.
What is it plugged into now?
It's not. It's using the battery.
Transmitter battery
It's
low.
using the battery.
But you are connected to the computer somehow through the dongle.
I'm using an old flight controller wired up to a XM Plus.
Right.
Yeah, I've got a FlySky receiver connected to an FT32 card.
Just using USB cable and it's charging it up at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I fly with my old FlySky. I do sims with my old FlySky i6. So.
Right, we'll plug it in. If you hear me say, "Oh shit," we've broken it.
And we will try so hard not to laugh, okay?
Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Let's see if that charges.
Yeah, I was.
Oh, 6 point. Oh, bonus! I can actually charge my handset while using it still.
Yeah,
Bonus.
I was waiting for the pop.
Blue magic smoke.
Yeah. That's the problem with this goddamn hobby, isn't it? You spend hours building shit on one fucking touch of a battery, and it melts in front of you.
Radovan.
Yep.
You at UK 65.
I say nothing.
Yeah, I've got a dead Dead 4-in-1 ESC that suffered exactly the same problem.
Yep.
So,
Just
sorry.
plugged in the wrong battery.
I
Hey,
smoked a bread. Go on.
No, I was going to say, thanks for the recommendation on them ESCs, by the way, Tom, because the spot on, mate.
The Speedix ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I don't have a problem with Speedix stuff.
Yeah, well, I don't know, it just seems a bit more responsive. Mind you, that I was on BL Heli S before, and I'm on BL Heli 32 now, so...
Yeah, it's a faster processing.
Yeah.
I mean, the only problem I had with SpeedX stuff in the past was the noise you got through on the VTX, but now you got capacitors and stuff. You don't. You know.
That's a good point. I have noticed since I've gone over to them, I have got quite a bit of VTX noise. I was wondering whether it's something to do with how hooked up the PDB, but possibly not. If you're saying that,
yeah, no.
Just get.
Go on, sorry, Tom.
Just get yourself. Is it 1,000 farad, 35 volt cap?
Low ESR.
Lowest, I'm sure I have got a cap on but it's only on the thing. Is that per ESC or is it just on the battery?
Just on the battery should do it.
Yeah, just on the battery. Depends if you got.
I have 1,000 farad. It's 1,000 farad, 35F. Yeah.
Just put it on the
35 volt
battery.
even.
Yeah,
it's already on there. I'm still getting the noise.
Whack another one on.
Yeah.
Right.
Or if you
a new one, or in addition.
Second one.
Second one.
It's just SpeedX to save cost and stuff. They don't put as many ceramic capacitors on there, so.
Right. That makes sense.
Yeah, but their actual.
Would it help? Because I'm struggling for room inside my frame at the moment, so for a second cap. So would say capacitors on the actual ESCs themselves, where I could fit them, would that help?
It would, but you could also go on. Sorry, bro.
Have you got 4-in-1 or 4 singles?
4 singles.
You can put the smaller ones on individual one. So if you don't want to use those big 1,000 ones, you can put 300s or 350s and put them on a single one where you got the power cable going into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or if you're struggling for room inside the frame and you've only got the 1,000, stick it on the actual battery connector.
On the XT60.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, and then just heat shrink it on.
Yeah, no, that makes sense actually. Yeah, I'll just have to get the capacity for that. I'll try a second one on the XT60. That makes a bit more sense.
Yeah, I mean the perfect way to do it is like Rad said, one on each. I mean that's the ultimate way to do it. But you're adding, if it's a race quad, I mean you're adding weight.
No, it's a freestyle source one he's got.
Right. Well then weight doesn't matter then.
Yeah.
No,
it certainly doesn't.
You can put the small ones on individual one and put the big one on the XT60 and you should be laughing.
Yeah.
If
you still have some noise, then might be tune.
Yeah, it seems like electrical interference as opposed to vibrational. You know what I mean? So
I haven't the same issue at the moment now. I've got Mamba stack and I've got 1,000 capacitor on there.
Well, I'm on the Mamba F722. That's the flight controller. I've got a Maytech PDB and then Spedix ESCs.
Yeah, yeah, it'll be the ESCs on that. I mean, I run F405s on all my quads, the stacks, and I don't have any issues with noise.
No,
It's not like black
the original
grain.
stack you had was the F405 Mamba stack, and I had barely any noise on that at all. Didn't even bother with a capacitor on it. Didn't need it.
Yeah, I do like my Mamba stuff.
It's great. Mamba stack. One is absolutely perfect, and the other one I've got a 1000 cap on it, and still got grainy, like little black lines popping up as soon as I throttle over half.
That could be a
It's
bad
not-
ground as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What camera are you
I
running?
put,
It's the Ratel.
Yeah, that should be all right. What about you, Rad?
I'm using the Predator V4 Mini.
Right. No, because I found that I got that not because of the ESCs, but because I had a EOS 2 on.
Mhm.
You know, once I put a Predator 4 on, those black lines vanished.
Yeah, I've managed to reduce it. When I first put it together, I did not put the the shielding, the copper.
The little film thing.
Yeah, I haven't put that in. Now that I have put that in, I've reduced it by half.
Yeah.
It's not as bad, but it's still there.
It's a pain in the ass because you've got all that electrical stuff going on in such a small, compact space.
Mm.
You know. I mean, it even comes down to the fact that even twisting your wires helps.
That's true. Well, I'll be stripping it down soon. I've got some 3D printed parts that I want to replace, so
Yeah.
What's this on your sniper or your source one?
now Sniper's Son, the source one, the freestyler. I can't get it going right.
And that's a testament as well to what people are running. If anyone's new to the hobby, ask what people are running, and if 9 times out of 10 people are running a Source 1 frame, ask yourself why.
Yeah, because they're all fecking sheep and can't think for themselves.
Nothing wrong with it.
I don't think I have a single frame here that anybody else on the planet is running.
Because you're weird.
Yeah, well, I like my plus quads, so
You use a Nirvana as well.
well, yeah. Hey,
A plus quad, what's that?
motors front and back on one either side. So instead of having
Oh, quite literally a plus. Right, I get it.
yeah, I like the way you get more authority in roll. You get less in pitch, but you get so much more authority in roll because you've just basically got one motor spinning down, one motor speeding up.
It's for backwards people.
Yeah, completely and utterly. Yeah.
A reserve comment.
The one thing a lot of people don't like with them is the fact that you've always got a motor in your view.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah.
sling your camera underneath.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'll put your motor underneath on the arm.
Well, you see, I like headhunters. You know, so where the motors are upside down.
Right, is that what that is?
Well, it isn't. It isn't. JJ Rotogeek was the first person I saw do it, and he named it a headhunter because basically, if it comes at you, it's going to cut you. You know, so I built. I actually had a Gremlin, a flight test Gremlin,
Yeah.
and I turned it all upside down, and absolutely loved it. Absolutely loved it. You know, I mean, they say. It's like the Tiny Hawk. You know, they say that with an upside down motor, you've got nothing stopping the thrust. Whether that makes a big difference or not, I have no idea.
Well, I can't see how that's necessarily true because either way, there's going to be an arm at some point in.
No, because the arms are above. Well, yeah, because you got air coming down, haven't you?
Yeah, it's somewhere within your line of thrust on that part. There's going to be an arm, so I can't see how it would make that much difference.
Yeah, I can't see it either, but they do say. I just think it looks cool. Yeah, but that gremlin's now at the bottom of a lake.
So not all good then.
Oh, the true sympathy of a fellow FPV pilot. Laughter.
Yeah. Oh, the best one was.
Hey mate, right.
The best one was. I actually went swimming for it as well.
Forgive the lack of sympathy, but I've done the same with a fucking DJI Phantom 3.
Awesome.
I was flying in like the field must have been 4 acres, and there was one puddle in it, and that fucker found it.
Yeah. Well, at least mine is only 100 and odd quid at the bottom of a lake. At least.
Yeah.
So.
To be fair, it was because it hit the deck pretty hard. It was only a shallow puddle. It was the camera gimbal control board that fried.
Yeah.
And I needed a new shell because I knackered one of the arms. It was sort of like 45 degrees to the rest of them. So not a massively fucking... Oh, shit. Are we still live on YouTube? I'm swearing my head off here. I do apologise.
Oh, everybody has. I've put it's like the Discord I've put as NSFW. So
right, fair enough.
Yeah, because people and the YouTube is set as non-child friendly as well. So
right.
Just because people forget themselves when they're having fun, you know.
Yeah.
So
swear it up.
Yeah, basically.
Fuck.
Yeah. I mean, I think Tom's already been called a ginger cunt twice.
Yeah.
See, I can get away with doing that because both of my kids are ginger, so.
I like to make the wife cringe by telling her that gingers aren't real people.
We do. We have souls.
No, you don't. No, you don't. It's like when I was still...
South Park.
Go on.
South Park told us so when they took the piss out of that ginger person.
Yeah. But my mate Stevie in Ireland, when I was living in Ireland, my mate Stevie, he went absolutely ballistic one day because the British government, the UK government, made gingers a minority. So you can't call them names, otherwise they could take you to court for it.
So
I
no
won't get
cock
much
chops.
You are sorry?
I won't get much out of you if I took you to court.
Well,
the only thing. All I can.
Go on.
Go on. All you can offer me is a plus frame and your Nirvana.
Yeah.
Nah, keep it.
Hey,
a Fly Sky transmitter.
Yeah. Hey, I've got an old knackered Bixler here that I learned to fly fixed wing on. You can have that.
Still got Fly Sky in it though.
Ah, this is true. It's gonna have Crossfire. Now I've got Crossfire for my Nirvana. It will have Crossfire in it.
Ah, but is your Whoop crossfired like Radovan's?
That's yeah, it's a Whoop. It'll only fly for 2.5 minutes, but I can fly it 4 miles.
Is the range really that good on Crossfire? Because I've been struggling to see what the real, benefit is of it, just through lack of knowledge mainly.
It is
probably the frequency is 986 millihertz.
Yeah, and it's not just.
It travels.
Go on, sorry.
The waveform is longer and it travels further distance.
Yeah.
Oh,
so it's rated up to 40 kilometers, but that's line of sight.
Yeah, but also as well with it is if you fly in proximity, it's not affected by. It's not affected as much by big chunks of steel and concrete and stuff.
Right. See, I've never had any sort of. To be fair, I've only sort of flying open areas around, around the backs of trees and stuff. I've never had any RX dropouts in that sort of situation. But I can see where it'd be a benefit in that case then.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
it seems expensive.
It is, but it's worth it. It is worth it.
I'm about 200 quid deep into it.
Yep.
Yeah. I was lucky. My missus bought it me for my birthday.
But
stop counting. It's less painful.
Go on, Tom, you were saying.
there is a satisfaction of actually flying around with 99 RSSI all the time. What RXs are you using, Chris?
I've got an XM Plus that I thought I'd burnt out, but I hadn't. It was just me being a fucking doofus, but that's just that thing is a spare. And from Unmanned Tech, they do a FR Sky compatible one. It was cheap as chips. I'm currently running that, but I'm thinking I might swap it back to the XM Plus now I know it's not knackered.
Get yourself an RSXR. They're about 13, 14 quid. They're a lot better than the XM Plus.
All right. Made.
The XM Plus is kind of dead now. It's the RSXR that is like the go-to and the cheap enough. That's why because I've got RSXR in my bag that I've taken on for my Crossfire.
Yeah.
But at 14 quid a pop, you don't mind paying that. Whereas an RX,
I was paying that for an XM Plus. Well, near enough.
Yeah, they're about 14 quid a pop. 14, 15 quid a pop for an RSXR. But you also don't have to solder onto your RSSI. You just map it into a channel through your handset.
Ah, right.
So then you just keep it for your tiny boop.
But yeah, as well, Chris, we're going to organise, as soon as we can, we're going to organise a trip to Graffiti Village.
Graffiti Village, where's I've heard of that, but I don't know where it is.
Up in
Halifax.
Oh, yes. I can't remember who mentioned it before. It could have been Steve Elford for all I know.
Yeah. Well, I went last year, and me and Tom went a couple of weeks ago, and it's just it's gap heaven. There's just so many gaps, but it's like Tom was saying, because Tom was mainly flying his 4-inch there, and it's a lot more user friendly with the 4-inch. I mean, you can fly a 5-inch there pretty easy, but 4-inch just makes it that little bit easier.
Yeah, half-inch extra each side, isn't it? Really?
Yeah. So, but yeah, it's a cracking place.
It is not quad friendly, so be prepared to take a few spares with you.
Yeah, I think I'll probably pass on that. I do plan on building another fucking quad eventually, but the sort of time and money the way things are now, because I'm currently under the risk of being furloughed at the moment. So
I'm already on furlough.
Yeah, it's well, to be honest with you, I got an email last week from the managing director saying that I was being furloughed, and then after 3 hours of panic talking to the missus and all that, I then got a phone call off the line manager saying, "No, you're not being furloughed." Everybody got that email, and we're ringing around the people we need to keep. So I'm like, thanks for the 3 hours of panic.
Yeah.
That's up.
I knew it was coming, because I mean, motorcycle breakdown and recovery, so not an essential thing. So,
Oh,
yeah,
no, of course not.
I knew it was coming, so just me and Mrs. had already talked about it. So it was just a case when I got the email, I went, right, okay. So,
Well, that's the thing, innit? It's forgot what I was saying then. Oh yeah, because I'm the only one who works at the moment, so it's a case of I'm the sole earner.
Yeah. It's like the missus isn't happy. She does where she works. They make all the heat shields, the fabric heat shields and stuff for Cummins and Scania.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah, so Scania and Cummins have been told they've got to keep open to keep the trucks
running.
So
yeah, of course.
So her company have been told they've got to keep working, so she's not happy. Everybody else is off.
I've got the same.
So if you want to play out Cinderella, make sure your chores are done.
Oh, I do. So
Airbus not closing down. They just brought their shutdown from July forward. So they shut down for 3 weeks. production suspended, but all the maintenance and the delivery staff are still in.
Where's that?
Airbus.
You say Airbus?
You're going in and out of rad.
Yeah, in Airbus.
Right.
I'm still in. Hear me alright?
Yeah, sometimes you just cut in and out though.
It's like your auto mic cuttings a little bit too insensitive. I could have fucking worded that so much better.
Yeah, isn't that most FPV is totally insensitive? What do you mean you crashed?
Oh, and
your
it'll be on YouTube for a lifetime now. You messing up that bit.
Yeah. Oh, trust me, you've seen the shit I put on my channel, so.
Yeah. It's like I made a decision last year that when I started the YouTube channel that if I didn't put my crashes on, I'd not put anything on.
Yeah.
So,
I'm more referring to the lovely fucking thumbnail that YouTube chose for me on one of my first videos, where it looks like I'm doing an impression of an epileptic donkey.
yeah.
But then again, I kept it because I thought, yeah, why not?
Yeah, I got one of my early ones. I was whooping in my mate's house, and I was teaching him to fly, and I was whooping round, and I went, sod it, I'm going to hit him in the face. So YouTube have got this picture of me coming up towards his nose, and and it's like that, what they call that fisheye look. You know, so his nose is really huge. So I just don't want to look at it when I'm keeping that.
Come on, Race Master, do some work instead of sitting around. Get them cameras going.
I have been.
You've not. You've been on me for the past 20 minutes.
Let's go into spectate then. No, not on me. There we go.
If it's all right by you guys, I might start, like I've been putting this stream up on Manchester FPV. I might do a couple in Rochdale FPV if you guys don't mind.
Yeah, no, work away, dude.
There is a commission fee of £5 every time that you do it.
Right, I'll take it out the YouTube fees that I don't get.
Yeah,
that's fine. Thank you.
In fact, I'll even give you 10%.
Sweet. That'll buy me an ESC in about 6 months.
6 months, 6 years.
Nah, crack on. Stick whatever you want on, as long as it's friendly.
Yeah, you know me, mate. It's usually just me trying to fucking get around the course without burying the quad into the floor.
Oh, I think that's half the fun.
Yeah.
Sit there.
To be fair, though, a couple of tracks I am getting my head around now.
I like the joy of racing where, you sit there, you get through 2 gates, you crash it into the ground, and then you sit there the whole time panicking that your VTX is burning up. Yeah. This hobby is so stress related, it's unreal.
Shocking. So many things can go wrong, and there's only one right possibility in it.
Yeah. It's like the fastest I ever moved. We were down in Wales, and there was this old university, and I just pulled the car over, ripped the quads out of the boot, and started flying it. It was all run down and everything. And there's this like archway, and I come through it, clipped the wall with a prop, and somehow managed to set fire to my bloody lipo.
Oh, I've got a video on my channel where I did exactly that. I must have been flying about 2 weeks, and I thought, I bet I could get under that goalpost, could I? Fuck.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'm looking through feed, I'm going, yeah, I'm all right. And then you see smoke, and the world drops out your ass.
Well, I had the clue of, my screen went black in my goggles. And I thought, oh, that's not good. I'm thinking, right, I'm going to spend 20 minutes looking for a battery. And then, no, I can see exactly where the battery is.
Yeah. It's like when me and Tom got to Graffiti Village the other week, threw the 2.5-inch plus up and lost it on the first run round. We spent half an hour trying to find the bloody thing. And the thing
Do you know the funny thing?
Go on.
Go on, Sam.
I was just going to say, when you crash a quad, you follow the laws of physics. If an object is travelling in a certain direction and it collides with something, it's going to come off at 90 degrees. It has to. That's the laws of physics. Quads don't follow that.
Well, funnily enough, when I just got my quad back together, I got it arming, after I replaced them ESCs, Tom.
Yeah.
And I thought, you know what? It was about 7 o'clock at night. It was still dark. It was dark. I thought, you know what? I'm going to go back to the park where I've flown before at night time. Fucking no problem at all. And then my quad spent a night out in the cold.
Yeah. Oh, it's okay.
I literally been flying for 15 seconds. Did the newbie mistake of not checking that it was on the right channel for me. My goggles and the VTX was on the same channel.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like
it's
like James. Before I met him, about 3 months before I met him, the guy that runs Drone Circle, he lost his fly egg in a tree.
Yeah.
I couldn't find it. A year later,
Some smacker tried selling it to Aunt Dean.
Yeah.
I remember that.
Yeah, Ant took one look at it and went, I knows who that is. Yeah.
Did you give the smackhead a smack? That's the question.
I don't know what Ant did.
No, Ant turned around, he went, I'm not paying you the money because I knew exactly that is. And then he gave it to James Reynolds.
Yeah.
He switched his transmitter on and it bounced straight away to his transmitter.
Oh, fucking hell.
Yeah. A year it was sat out in the tree. So.
Was that with or without conformal?
Without. James has never used it. So. But this is the thing. Fresh water won't really destroy your quad. I mean,
No, not as long as there's not much power going through it.
Yeah. Me and water have a thing. Yeah. I've crashed so many fucking quads into water. It's unreal. And everything from a 5-inch down to a whoop. And yeah. And just
what do you do? Jump it? You watching up?
No. My brother has a house down in Wales, and he's got like a 5-acre wood behind him that he owns.
Right.
And half his garden is cut with this river, so I tried to power loop the bridge with a whoop. I did it until I was straightening out at the bottom and hit a ghost branch.
Yeah, ghost branch. Mm.
Yeah. The tree just jumped out and grabbed my quad. So, but he got a wood burning stove in, so I put it on the hearth, and about 3 hours later it fired up.
Skywalker FPV, is that Luke Kirkham?
Quads do what they like, and then some.
Right, gents, I am going to scoot off because I have to actually go and do some work now, so I shall leave you to it.
Yeah, we're working hard as well, dude.
Yeah, apparently I'm a key worker because I take tap temperatures. That hot one's got a fever.
Yeah.
Yeah, just keep an eye out on the page and the group, and we'll throw a few bits up.
Yep, Sam. Spot on. Right, boys. I'll see you later. Have
Take
fun.
care, dude.
You too.
See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yes, it is Mr. Luke Kirkham.
Why do I know that name?
He his dad runs with Pudsey and Lee Robinson, or is it Yorkshire Drone Racing?
Ah, right, yeah.
They normally do the event out at Scouts.
Right, yeah. Yeah.
Get on the Discord, Luke. More the merrier.
I suppose I'd actually best do some bloody flying, since I've been sat here for God knows how long.
I'm surprised you've not got your slippers and your pipe out yet.
Oh, I've got my slippers on. It's alright, I'm still in my PJs. It's like when I used to work from home doing graphic design. You know, go to work in your boxers. It was great.
Thanks. We've been going 2 hours.
I know.
Oh, that's not.
3 o'clock. I'm gonna go cook some dinner.
You off, Rab? Rad. Why do I? It's because you've got Rabsy.
Can't change it now, can I?
Yeah, I think you only get one chance at changing your name with Velocidrone.
Don't know.
Never tried it. Not really that bothered.
No.
That's just fine.
Right, dude. Right. Yeah. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me. We're gonna have to figure it out at Discord. You made him.
Yeah, well, it's done now, isn't it? So.
I'm logging online. I want to see whether I can have any issue doing it on a desktop.
Yeah.
More
Well,
to be done.
Radovan's working this Friday evening, so he won't be joining us on the racing. But
What time is it? Anyway,
7 o'clock.
I work till 7:30, so I'll probably get home about 8 o'clock. That'll be too late.
We'll be still on.
Yeah, come and join us. It's only fun fly, so it's
like we do. Like we do at Sale. Basically, just get everyone get into a group and then just fly the track.
Yeah.
That's all we're doing.
All right, fair enough.
So yeah, no, get on then.
Join in later then. Rio, I'm off.
Okie doke.
Right. See you later, dude.
Take
Later.
care.
Right.
So, well, I think that was a pretty good test of getting it working and stuff.
A shit show that went well.
Yeah. Oh, you twat.
Right. I think I'm going to call it a do and make my pot noodle.
Yep. Oh, Skywalker's joined the Discord. He's offline, but he's joined the Discord.
That's fine.
Yeah, Ryan joined earlier.
Yep.
So, yeah, it looks like we're pretty set. Right, I'm going to hang on.